Okay guys, welcome back. We are in the bunker and today's episode is brought to you by Slippin Jimmy. So we're going to do some slipping techniques that we did in the class last night. So round number one, basic slip. So either, I'm going to imagine a jab or a jab cross today. So if the jab comes in, so this will be the left hand, I'm going to slip to the outside of the jab. Slip to the outside. Slip to the outside. If it's a jab cross, parry and slip. Parry and slip. So now, for me, when I'm slipping, I only move my head the width of the object that's trying to strike me. So if it's a boxing glove, I only need to move my head that much. So I don't need a huge movement. I kind of like it when it runs past my head. If I can kind of feel it glance off, that's good for me. Now, when I do it, I'm dipping my shoulder underneath, and what that does is it gears up your rear side. So you're ready to engage the rear side. My opposite hand stays in cover. Now this one can either stay by the chin. I don't want it up here too much because it's going to get knocked out of the way if that punch hits. On the chin or just below, so I can cover my chin with my shoulder. So slip down here like that. If it's on the cross, as I say, parry the jab, slip outside on the cross. So I'm dropping this hand from here to here so it's not getting caught. Other hand stays up. Slip or slip, but I mean good balance. That's round number one. So then I want you to put it into your shadow boxing. Slip and follow it up. Parry, slip, and follow it up. Your choice. Parry, slip, follow it up. Now, when you're doing this in your shadow boxing, I want you to be creative and try to slip at different times. So maybe it is just on its own. Maybe I was boxing, whoop, and then I slipped. Maybe I was covering and I saw that punch coming and I slipped. Maybe I was kicking, oh, here comes a punch, slip, and go. Whatever you can imagine. Maybe I leg block and go to slip. Up to you, but be creative with it. Try and slip from any possibility, okay? Number two, so this time we're gonna slip and hit. So on the jab, as I slip, I'm gonna shoot that punch forward. Shoot the punch. So now, as I'm doing it, again, rear hand stays high. This one's gonna twist in and my shoulder comes up to protect my chin. So I'm protecting my chin on this side with my shoulder, this side with my hand. So this is a simultaneous attack and defense. Slip and hit. If it's the cross, parry the jab, straight in with the cross. Parry the jab, straight in. And again, follow it up. So here's your round, shadow box, slip and hit, and follow it up. Parry, slip and hit, follow it up. There's always this story about Bruce Lee and doing a slipping that he would have Dan Inosanto thrust a scaffolding bar at him. And I just, in my head, I love the image of him and Dan going in for lunch afterwards and to Linda, and he's covered in little red marks everywhere. I think that would be an amazing story, but that's not what happened, but I just have that image in my head. But the idea is, let's get out of the way of that scaffolding bar. So, 1 and 2. Number 3, so this time we're gonna go underneath the arm with an uppercut. So on the jab, now 2 methods. I can either slip and then shoot the uppercut, or I can matrix it and go directly. Now for me, as I do it, I step out with the same leg. So if I'm slipping and throwing my right uppercut, I'm stepping out with my right leg. Not too far that I'm taking over the lead, but when I angle, I'm back into my position. Slip and uppercut. So as that punch comes in, so imagine this is their jab coming in, I'm going underneath their arm to their face. And again, follow it up. If it's on the cross, parry the jab. Cross comes in, slip, and uppercut. So that's 2 motions. 1, 2, or matrix, 1, whoop, and go directly. So again, as I do it, I'm stepping out to extend my base. Follow it up. Uppercut, and we go. Or parry and uppercut, follow it up. Okay, last one. This is the old Canadian body check slipperoo. Jab comes in, slip, and I'm gonna bump underneath their shoulder. So if you can imagine again, their jab is coming here, I'm getting under their shoulder, and I'm gonna bump them away. For me, I'm following that up with a big overhand. So that's either behind the ear, temple, or even the forearm on the back of the neck. So, and the idea is I'm turning them slightly. So if I'm the bad guy for a second, if I threw a jab here and they were under my armpit, when they bump me, I'm going over this direction. So it leaves this open pretty nicely. Slip, bump, and overhand. If it's on the cross, parry, slip under the arm, bump and step forward with the right. And there's your overhand. Parry, slip, bump, and away we go. And again, follow it up in your own time. So, round number 1, just the slip, slip, follow it up. Now, I want 1 round of each. Tabatas in the middle, get your daily workout going. So slip and slip on the cross. Second one, slip and hit, or slip and hit. Third one, which has 2 answers, slip, then uppercut, or just the uppercut. And on the cross, parry, slip, uppercut, or parry, slip and uppercut, same time. And the last one, parry, on the jab, slip, bump, and overhand, and parry, slip, bump, and overhand. So that's your little Slippin Jimmy workout for today. Thank you guys for joining me. We will see you next time.